Hello everyone, and welcome back to the math. So in this video, we're going to learn about intersection of line and parabola. If you haven't watched the previous videos regarding quadratics, I'll leave a link of the playlist in the top right of this video. To learn the intersection of line and parabola, I suggest you try to watch the previous video regarding the number of roots because this part is going to be heavily related to that video. So let's say that we have this first case where a line actually intersects a parabola in 2 points. And let's just say that the parabola have a function of x squared minus 2x and the line is going to be y equals to x minus 2. If we want to find the intersection point, that means we can try to equate the functions and then we can try to factorize them so we have 2x values. If we try to find its discriminant, we know the discriminant will be positive as well. So we can try to conclude that if D is positive, we will have 2 intersection points. In the next case, if we only have 1 intersection point, I think you can guess where I'm going with this one. So let's say that the parabola is going to be the same and the line is going to be 2x minus 4. If we try to equate this, then we will have only one x value. And if we try to calculate the discriminant, it's going to be 0. So if D is equal to 0, we only have 1 intersection point. You can also say that the line is tangent to the parabolic curve. And in the last example, as you can see, the parabola curve doesn't actually touch the line. And let's just say that the parabola is going to be x squared minus 2x and the line should be x minus 3. So in this case, if we try to equate them, we have no real x value. If we try to calculate the discriminant, it's going to be negative. If D is negative, there will be no intersection points. This is the only material that you will learn in this video. Afterwards, it's going to be examples. Right, so the first example is going to be this. We need to find the value of k for which the line kx plus 1 is tangent to the curve y equals to x squared minus 7x plus 2. We need to remember what does it mean by tangent. Tangent means that there's only one point of intersection, which means the discriminant is 0. So if the discriminant is 0, we can try to first equate the equation, so y equals to y, and then we can try to simplify it and we have ourselves a quadratic equation. Now, we are going to apply the discriminant in this quadratic equation. We can try to find the a, b, c values. We can try to input them into the discriminant equation. And finally, we have another quadratic equation to find the k value. So now we can try to factorize them. And we got that k is equal to negative 5 or k is equal to negative 9. Now, next example is going to be very similar. It's just that we need to find k such that the line doesn't intersect the parabolic curve. Now, we need to remember what does it mean by doesn't intersect. If there's no intersection point, that means the discriminant is going to be negative. Now, we're going to do this in a similar manner. So first, we try to equate both y's, and we get ourselves a good quadratic equation. Now, we try to apply the discriminant in this quadratic equation. So we find the a, b, c, we try to plug them in, and then we get ourselves a quadratic inequality. And this quadratic inequality is what we will use to find the k. We can try to solve it with the method that we learned before, and we know that the k should be between negative 6 and negative 2. Now, in this example, it's going to be a bit different than the previous two because as you can see, the curve is a bit odd. It's not going to be a simple parabolic functions, but this is still a parabola. Now, to solve this, it's going to be a bit different at the first step because we need to substitute the y. We can try to substitute the y and then we can try to simplify it to get ourselves a nice quadratic equation. And as you can see in the problem, we want to find k such that the line is tangent to the curve. Tangent means there's only one point of intersection, which means discriminant is 0. We can try to apply the discriminant in this quadratic equation. We can try to input the a, b, c values, and we got ourselves an equation to find the k. So we can try to simplify this, and we got that k should be 10 or negative 10. Now, if you are wondering how the graph will look like, I tried to plot them on Desmos, and as you can see, the red line is going to be the curve, the green and blue line is going to be the straight line where k is either 10 or minus 10, and as you can see, the 2 line is tangent to the curve. So these are the exercises that I've prepared for you guys so that you can be more familiar and how to solve a problem regarding a line and a parabola intersection. Right, so that's it for this video. In this video, we learn about intersection of line and parabola. What do you think about this video? Please leave a comment and don't forget to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.